Good afternoon, everyone. Am I audible? I know I'm in between the lunch and this thing, right? So I will be concise, and thank you for making the hype. This is actually a very hot topic, which I'm going to talk about. And since it's been followed by a very insightful session on cybersecurity, there's nothing much to be told. So this is something new which you should learn about, especially the CIOs and CTOs and the founders and co-founders sitting out here. This is one thing in cybersecurity which will save your cost as well as secure you better. Okay, so let's just understand what's happening in today's world, especially post-pandemic. You must have observed that, especially the D&E customers here who are cloud-bound, cloud-native companies. Isn't it your most of the workforce is hybrid? They come to office, they sometimes works only from home, and they move around. As a study by Forbes, 84% companies are already hybrid. Okay, and then one more change which has happened. There used to be an on-premise applications. They have moved to cloud. Why they have moved to cloud? Especially the SaaS adoption, like Salesforce 365. That is important for your employees' productivity. Okay, for a sales company, they have to log the sales. They have to do it from the sales field, wherever they are. They don't have to come to office for that. It is very much critical. So IT teams are struggling to provide that kind of security in these two fields, while the users are struggling to get a better experience. So what is happening because of that? Vendor consolidation. Most of the companies in the decision making are trying to, especially because of the lack of cybersecurity skills, somebody just said before this, okay, they're trying to consolidate the vendors who can provide all the functionalities in one single platform. So this is more of technology consolidation than the vendor consolidation. So I'm sure you may be using a lot of standalone cybersecurity products in your organization. We'll talk about why this new approach, which is a hot topic nowadays in cybersecurity, and every other vendor is going towards that platform approach is important. All right. So as I said earlier, if I can focus it. Okay, as I said earlier, if you see the red circle, the network was like that. If you go just around 300 kilometers to Jaipur, you see that Amer Fort, and there is a big moat around that. I'm trying to make it simplify for you. Why it has been made? To stop the enemy just there. But once the enemy enters the network, which is the fort, he can go anywhere. That's the old VPN model. By the way, that's called VPN. If you are still using VPN, you are in a risk. That risk has to be avoided. And that's why the new approach is zero trust architecture, where even the employee cannot be trusted. There's no implicit trust on anyone in the organization. One has to identify himself or herself every session. I'm sitting in a coffee shop using a public Wi-Fi. I get a malware in my laptop. I come back to office. Before my IT team would know, it might wreak havoc in the network due to lateral movement. So that's why a zero trust approach is important. And that's where the world is moving. And that's why this platform debate. So as the architecture are evolving, threat landscape is also evolving. And because of that, a new product is always coming. So in last 2-3 years also, new technologies have come like CNAP, SASE, SSC, CASB. A lot of new technologies are coming. And every year a new technology, new products are coming. The people who deal in cybersecurity would know about it. Every time they would be having a conversation with a consultant or an OEM or a partner for a new product. So this will keep on coming. But what's happening when these products are commoditized and stabilized, they should move to a functional platform if the functionalities are kind of common. Okay, so if you see in earlier days there used to be firewalls. Now the firewalls have connected with the SD-WAN functionality and the proxy solution. A lot of functionality come together and they make a platform. Why platform is important? Because that platform shares the data to each other. The integration is amazing. And you don't have to work on a lot of cybersecurity skills garnering for your employees. So when a platform is such that provides you everything at one single roof, it works well. And that's where the world is moving. And then once your functional platform are better, you can move to a platform suite, which is the last column. Like nowadays, there is a word called single vendor SASE, unified SASE, which is a culmination of SD-WAN and SSC. And what is SSC? Which is another point product, CASB, Secure Web Gateway, and ZTN, a lot of products. So if you see, multiple things are coming together. Like in Fortinet, we are one of the top cybersecurity company. We have more than 55 products. But we just work in 3 platforms. Okay, and before that, while everybody is moving about it, talking about it, there's a catch around it. Okay, the minimum you need a common operating system. If the operating system is not common, it is not a platform approach. What companies are doing, the large companies are actually acquiring small vendors. Okay, after 2-3 years, they sell their products to large companies, and they bundle it at the back, and then they sell to you as a standalone product. That's where the key is. They're not integrated at the back end. What we are doing is we have a common operating system. All the products are integrated and organically developed. They have the common operating system. That's why they share intelligence to each other. They have one management console for your IT team. If they can see from their endpoint to data to application to in the network anywhere where the threat is, what is the threat, what is the level of security posture in one single console, that makes your job easier and your operational efficiency better, especially for DNEs, which are cost conscious. By the way, everybody is cost conscious nowadays. And then you get one analytics engine. We are talking about AI. If you have one single data lake, which is sharing the data across the organization rather than different standalone consoles, the threat management is easier. And that's what we do. So we are the truly platform company, and I want you to look into that way. We have 3 platforms. Mind it, we have 55 standalone products, which we also sell, but we are proposing this new model, which has been talked about everybody, that go to platforms, just 3 platforms which works together. There are different products are categorized in these platforms, and they help you, like AI-driven security operations. You might have a SIM, SOAR, threat detection, threat protection, different things. But if you have a single platform where you know what threat has been detected, what is protected, where is the threat in the kill chain, you will know better. You will be able to manage your operations better. So that's where when you make your IT decision in future, think of those things. Okay? And that will help you conversion network. A little about Fortinet. We are like 24 years old company, and with a $50+ billion market cap, with more than 750,000 customers, and we secure everything from data to endpoint to network. Okay, and more than 100+ security analysts have recognized us as a powerful cybersecurity company. Okay, so when I'm saying we have a best of the breed platform, we have the best of the breed products also. More than if you see this verticalization, industry-wise top companies recommend us. Be it top Fortune 100, Fortune 500. Since we are sitting in NCR, let me give an example of last year. G20 happened in Delhi, right? And let me tell you, every day, more than 16 lakh, mind it, 16 lakh DDoS attack happens. We were securing it. We were the official cybersecurity partner. 16 lakh cybersecurity attacks happening. By the way, every minute, sorry, I said every day, 16 lakh cybersecurity attacks. And that's how the scale of cybersecurity is. And we are doing it through our platform approach. Okay? And of course, we are into innovation. Most of the patents we have a global reach. I want to take a minute here at the AI part, because this conference is all about AI. We are applying AI for last 10 years. There's something called FortiGuard Lab, which is the largest AI data lake. And let me tell you, every day we analyze trillions of events. So you can see how much telemetry and the data we have, and more than 6 million customers, 6 million devices, and 700,000 customers. So you see, every day we have so much data to work upon, and we don't work alone, by the way. There's a cybersecurity open ecosystem. If you don't know, let me tell you, Fortinet is the vanguard of it. We work with different cybersecurity vendors and different companies with the open AI system and other ways, and we share the intelligence so that this whole world is stable and secure. So that's where I end it, since it was a lunchtime. I wanted to make it concise and just give you one message, which is go for a platform approach, a system which can provide you a multiple functionality under one roof, by saving your cost. That's where the world is moving. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you for your patient hearing. Yeah.